What's up, Boss Dons? It's Curtis Dondino, and today we're going to be discussing the looks from the Grammys, the 2021 Grammys, and of course, you know, we're going through a panorama right now, a Pandora bracelet, Pamela Anderson. We're going through all of those things right now, so naturally, there were a lot of changes made to the way the Grammys were actually done in terms of the performances, announcing the awards. It was really cool, but this video isn't really about the show. It's about the looks, the fashion, the stuff that you and I care about. That's why you're here. That's why I'm discussing it. So first off, we're going to start with Dula Peep. Oh, I really did not mean to say that. I'm just so used to Twitter playing. Like, staying Twitter is such a dangerous place because once you learn the lingo, you just can't go back. So first we starting off with Dua Lipa and Versace. And so the dress is beautiful. She looks amazing. It looks like the Mariah Carey top. And I'm not sure if that was a Versace, but it seems like something they would do, very adorned, beaded, sequin. But most of all, this dress is just their language. It's chainmail and the picture right there. But it's chainmail, so it's very interesting. Next, we have Megan Thee Stallion in Dolce & Gabbana. Let me just say, I want to preface with she looked really nice, even though I think the pictures that she took were mainly from the front. And I feel like the dress looked better from the back, so she should have did one of those like from the back over the shoulder type things. I think that would have looked really nice. She looked really nice. Congrats on your 3 Grammys. Rock Nation is just like next level, I would say. Next, I want to say we have to stop wearing Dolce & Gabbana. Why? Because they're racist, homophobic, xenophobic, just xenophobic, a lot of things. Let me just say that a lot of brands are probably racist, especially the people who created these brands in the early 1900s. Some people maybe 18. I'm not really sure. But my point is, these guys are alive and kicking and just commenting and spewing out hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, just mean guys. Okay, so next we have Harry Styles and Gucci. And this was a performance outfit. This is actually the part of the Grammys I actually kind of like caught it when it was ending. I'm not really familiar with a lot of his music, but I was able to hear. Sometimes I talk so choppy, I hate that. But I was able to hear his song, and I really did enjoy that. His outfit was by Gucci. It looked like it was just a black leather Gucci suit. Very early 2000s vibe. Cool in my opinion. And I guess he's doing like this. I always see him usually in something very risque, like feminine almost. And I feel like the boa is just supposed to add that like dirty rock star flair. But it just doesn't do anything for me. Because it looks like, what's his name? The one to be in the trash can? Oscar? I think Oscar. So then we have Cynthia Erivo in Louis Vuitton. I actually didn't see her anywhere, so this might have been one of those things like where they just like kind of post you. This Louis Vuitton dress, it looks nice. She looks amazing. I seen something on Twitter about her not liking Black Americans. I don't know how true that is, but hey, she looks amazing. That's pretty much all I can say. It's kind of like a mother dress. I don't know how to explain it. So then we have Billie Eilish and Gucci. This is different from her usual Gucci outfits. Usually we see a lot of monogram, and I'm looking so close at the picture because I'm trying to see if I see monogram. I see more one of their tiger motifs, and more of like a line drawing tattoo style. This looks like it's like a hard fabric. Almost reminds me of something that Missy Elliott would wear. And she gives me the vibe that she would enjoy Missy Elliott and her videos and stuff. So I like this. I like how the fingers are coming out. I just think some people can do no wrong when they stay in their lane, if that makes sense. Like, this is a lane that she kind of is crafting for herself. Perfect. So then we got Lizzo and Balmain. I just want to say that this dress is, when you look at it off the bat, it looks ugly. But seeing this whole Baltimore collection, I believe they have a collection, or maybe I'm just referencing something in my mind. Whatever the case is, from my knowledge, I feel like it's a whole like era that they're pulling from with this collection. Because looking at this, it looks like it's from the 80s. So it's kind of like a vibe. If you look, a lot of people have like really like, I feel like what we're going to remember from like the 2020s or like the late 10s to the 20s is the fact that we were obsessed with nostalgic things. And I feel like this is an example of that. Overall, I feel like she looks nice. This color looks amazing on her. Okay, so BTS have on Louis Vuitton. And I just want to say that, okay, first of all, whenever you get, how many got? 1, 2, is that 7? God dang. 4. Why are you zooming in? Whenever you get 7 guys, I think it's always going to be very difficult to dress everybody. But my only thing is, I really don't see anything that I like any of them have on, except for maybe some shoes that I would probably buy but not wear to the Grammys, the green and white ones, but they look really nice. I like his outfit with the green and white shoes with the big green brooch, even though normally I don't like those, but I think this is just a flower one, so I like that. And that's really it, honestly. Yeah, I don't, and it's odd because I feel like this last season of Louis Vuitton has been one of their best. So I feel like for all of the things they could have pulled from, I'm really disappointed. And I love BTS. Okay, so then we got Bad Bunny in Baby. And, I mean, no, I just feel like, why? I do like this, like, leather diamond type tie type top button thing. But other than that, I don't really see anything worth mentioning. Everything looks nice on him. The fit is amazing. What I can say is his pants look amazing. Oh, wait, do you have on a kilt? I can't really tell. But knowing Barbara and knowing Tishi, he probably does have on a kilt. Okay, so then we have Chloe and Holly. I love Chloe and Holly. I love Chloe and Holly because what a lot of people may not know about them is that they produce, like, they make a lot of their music from scratch, from beats to vocal arrangements. Like, everything is them sometimes. And I just think that's really tough. You don't really see that a lot. Which is why I'm surprised they didn't win Grammys, because one thing the Grammys hones in on and love so much are artists that can play instruments and artists that write their music. If you look at just the landscape, and I didn't want to make this about the show, I didn't want to make this political at all, but if you look at the landscape of how many, we'll get to that. I just want to say that Chloe and Holly have on Louis Vuitton, and they look amazing from head to toe. So Chloe has on like a tight dress with mesh gloves and leather pants or leggings underneath. That right there is next level. This is something I feel like I would craft in my mind, honestly. Then we have Holly, who also looks amazing, but gives a different take on this same look. And she has on like this headdress, and it's so beautiful. And I know she has it on because she's probably trying to hide her hair, because y'all know she about to be Ariel in The Little Mermaid. But y'all know Twitter's nosy, so they zoomed all the way in and it was like, her hair's red. But they look phenomenal. I am so proud of these young ladies. I discovered them on YouTube during the self-titled era. And don't have to sound like a stan. During the self-titled era. And in short, they were covering Pretty Hurt. So then to find out that they were signed to Paak Entertainment, it's just a long history of greatness. Okay, so then we have, I believe her name is Mickey Guyton and Valentino. This is just classic Valentino, mesh and embroidery. Always looks amazing though. Taylor Swift in Asca de la Renta. Let me just say, I liked her mask. I thought her mask, in addition to the dress, looked really nice. I thought it looked really cool. This dress is very pretty. It's very Taylor Swift. It goes with her new, very white country vibe that she has returned to. This also looks like Valentino, but she looks nice. Okay, so then we have Phoebe I don't know who she is, but I love this Tom Brown dress sitting down. Standing up, it kind of looks odd. I feel like, I don't know her, but I feel like it fits her vibe because of the color of her hair. She has that like very specifically washed blonde. I'm not sure what it's called, but I always see girls talk about it on Instagram. And it looks really nice. The dress is nice. Oscar de la Renta did a really good job on this dress. I just feel like the dress itself, like with the shoes, the way it hits, it kind of looks scary, and it makes her look very short. There's nothing wrong with being short, but it kind of makes her look like the height. It's just weird. It's a very weird dress. Okay, so then we have janae aiko, and I just want to say, and she's in Montori, she looks amazing. Amazing. I know her stylist, and to see that, like when I see like him post like her, and I see that he styled him, I mean her, I'm just like, yo, you are a genius. He always does a great job. I'm gonna put his Instagram down and like icon tips. But yo, let me just tell y'all, this dress is so beautiful. I feel like this is what, I don't want to say that because that's gonna sound shady, and I'm really trying not to be shady, but I feel like this is what the Rihanna dress years ago should have looked like, if that makes sense. And I'm only referencing the two because they're both big, pink, and fluffy. But this is perfect. Hats off. Okay, so then we have Haim, I believe that's how you say it. And they have on Prada get-ups. And it's so funny because these are probably like, literally like, okay, so, you know how like some people who are really into fashion, they hate monogram, and they feel like monogram stuff is just very like redundant and lacks creativity. I feel like Prada is making anything and just throwing their like notorious, instantly recognizable triangle, and I really don't want to disrespect the brand because Raf Simons is designing at the brand, and I'm not sure what he had a part in. I'm sure he had a part in that sleeve, the coolest thing out of all three of these looks. I just don't need to see a Prada bag dress that is ill-fitting, but maybe this is their vibe. I'm not sure. I don't like it. I only like the dress with the sleeve. Okay, so now we have Anderson .Paak and every black person's favorite appropriator, Bruno Mars. I didn't learn that Bruno Mars wasn't black until like he started work, like until like really late in the game. And in short, the reason why it's important is because he's of course a person of color, but there's an inherent culture that black people get discriminated for and are denigrated by, like not in the sense that we denigrate ourselves, but in the sense that people denigrate us just for who we are. And I feel like when other cultures or other people say, I love this so much, I respect this so much, and I just feel like I should be able to do it too, it's like, no, you can't. It's not yours. And to speak on their outfits, because I know now they're called Silk Sonic. To speak on their outfits, I just won't. I just don't like anything. I feel like I get a vibe, but it's just like look good while curating that vibe. So then we have Noah Cyrus, and Noah Cyrus really looked amazing. I seen them show her when she was nominated for maybe what Best New Artist, and I thought, wow, she looked amazing. And I had this concept one time where I didn't really have the concept. I think I seen the concept done, and it was like a pillow. And I was like, that's tough. I'm going to do that. So maybe we could do that for a YouTube video. Okay, then we got Doja Cat. And I don't really know who Doja Cat was wearing. And I can look it up for you. But she looked really nice to me. A lot of people will say they don't like it. But I feel like when you take a risk and it pays off, why not give a person the chance, if that makes sense? Like, if this dress was on somebody else, everyone would have loved it. If Rihanna pulled this out, I really think what distracted people was Doja's like messy mullet. But I like it. To know Doja is to know that she's like kooky as fuck. So it's like, yo, this is dope to me. It's like a leather jacket with shoulders zipping down to feathers. A lot of people probably don't like it because it doesn't look like that new very minimal nude brown Bottega vibe. But it's just like, if they're selling it and ready to wear, I mean, if they're selling it in stores and it's ready to, not if it's ready to wear, but if they're selling it in stores and you and your friends or 3 people you know got it, 9 times out of 10, I feel like it shouldn't be at the Grammys. Like, this is what the Grammys is about. This is what these award shows are about. Stepping out of the boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So then we have her. And I honestly just don't like it. It just gives Lynn from Girlfriends. I could pass. Then we have Trevor Noah dressed as The Weeknd, and that's all I'll say. But it's like, no, Trevor Noah really looked nice. His suit was really, really well fitted. Okay, Maren Morris. I don't know. I'm not really too familiar with her, but can I just say that everybody kept making fun of Khloe Kardashian and trying to say that this was Khloe. I just want to take out this brief moment to say, can we please stop? This isn't about Maren Morris, and her outfit wasn't even worth talking about. But a lot of them people at that award show, I don't know what they be having on. But let me just say this. Can we please stop bullying? And it's so funny because I just said something rude kind of sort of. But can we please stop bullying people? Especially for like their looks. And then they get surgeries and then bully them. Like, it's not... Damn, what was that, a plane ride by? It's not fair. You know, it's not fair. I feel like we say like, you ugly, you ugly, you ugly, you ugly, you ugly. And people change things. And then we're like, who are you? You should have kept your face the way it was. And it's like, another prime example of that would be Cardi B. And I was going to get to some of the performance looks in a second. But I just wanted to really highlight the fact that I feel like people bullied her for her teeth. She changed them. They bullied her for her nose. She changed it. They bullied her for her looks in general. And I feel like she changed a lot of it. And I'm not going to be the person to say how those things look or be a judge of that. Because, I mean, I really wasn't too critical of how she looked before. I really never really criticized her. I never really said much about her. But my real issue lies with the fact that people now criticize her face and they say, you know, she stole Nicki's face. They say she's botched. And it's like, even if y'all feel those things are true, and even if you look at her and you see those things, please keep in mind that we can't bully people and then be mad when they like try to change themselves because of the bullying and then bully them more. You know, it's just mean. It's mean, it's cruel, and we have to stop. Okay, so I really wanted to discuss Lil Baby's look from his commercial. I mean, I got a commercial. His video. I mean, his performance. Let me just say, I feel like Lil Baby had... I say Lil Baby. I feel like Lil Baby... I'm from Baltimore, so Lil is L-O-R. Lil. I feel like Lil Baby had one of the best performances, even though I feel like as a... I don't know if I was going to say as a black person, but I don't know. I don't want to speak for all black people, but because we're all different. But I really just want to say, I don't know about you. I don't know about me. But I do know about me. I really am sick of seeing the Black Lives Matters protest played out. Let me tell you why. I feel like when it was done via Formation, I'll say, because I feel like that was a really good one. I feel like it's like, my point is like, stop, like, it's almost like sensationalizing it. Especially when it's like on these white programs where we got like a lot of white audiences. It's just like, it could be torture porn for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you gotta balance it. But the message was there, and I know that it fit the song. So I really feel like he had one of the best performances. And then looks, overall, I feel like he had one of the best outfits for guys. No, hands down, he had the best outfits for guys. And you know, Bad Bunny had like some performance outfits too that I didn't show. But Lil Baby definitely had the best outfit. It was like a bulletproof vest, which I feel like was thoughtful in terms of the performance. It was thematic, so that was dope. But then it was like encrusted in jewels, like just sparkly, which was really edgy for a rapper like Lil Baby. I thought it was tough, and it's got to be something we can appreciate. Okay, so to wrap it up, we have a couple last looks. We got Da Baby. Da Baby had on a Dolce & Gabbana suit. It looks like a Dolce & Gabbana suit. We already spoke on Dolce. And then next, and so I've been bought this shirt like 10 months ago. It just so happens that in this shirt, she's wearing Chaparelli. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but that's how I'm going to say it. And in short, I feel like after she wore this dress, I've seen so many celebrities and fashion people really fuck with the brand. And she had on a Chaparelli dress that night on this amazing occasions night where she's won, I believe, her 28th Grammy. So she won 4 Grammys in total this night, and now she has a total of 28 Grammys. And I'm sure this year probably felt like a sleeper year for Beyonce, because you probably thought, well, I mean, no, she dropped Black is King, which means she re-released Lion King The Gift, which I feel like has been, the re-release has been the best album of 2021, and I feel like, and if not that, then I would probably have to say Lil Baby. And then Beyonce's in 2020, The Gift should have been a Grammy sweep. But let me just say this really quickly. Brown Skin Girl won Best Video. That's what I mean. Blue Ivy got a Grammy. Then Megan won 2 for Savage, which means Beyonce got an additional 2. And then last but not least, she won a song for Black Parade. Now, I really feel like the Grammys finally gave Beyonce a piece of the pie she deserves. The reason why I say the piece and not the whole thing is because you notice the awards were for Best Music Video, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and then I believe maybe R&B Song or something like that. She didn't win Record or Song of the Year. And of course, well, she didn't have an album probably submitted or that was nominated, so she didn't win Album of the Year. The reason why these things are very important to me is because out of Beyonce's long winning Grammy history, she's only won one of the big awards, and it was for Song of the Year, and that was for Single Ladies, which I'm sure she could give a fuck less about, because Beyonce, to know her is to know, hey, these are my singles, hey, I'm having fun, and then it's, hey, this is my like soul I'm giving you a piece of, reward me for that. And I feel like there's been ongoing history of the Grammys maybe not giving the best person or the most deserving or what the people feel is the most deserving of something to the person who deserves, who's usually black, and then a white person wins, and then they have to say, oh, I dedicate this to you, black person, and not to take anything from the person, because when Adele did it to Beyonce, it seemed very genuine, and when Billie Eilish did it to Megan, it seemed very genuine, even though I'm sure Billie probably had a really, really great song. Savage, don't get me wrong, Savage is a really great song, but I'm sure Billie makes great music as well, so I'm sure it was probably a really tough toss up there. But as far as the awards go, Beyonce looked amazing in her black leather dress, and then she looked amazing in her Burberry dress afterwards. But one thing that really stood out special to me were the Chaparelli gloves with the gold nails. Now, one of my favorite YouTubers who even got me doing videos like this, I would say, I feel like I've done videos like this before, but more so like kind of moving to more of a critique standpoint versus unboxings, is Hot Lamode. And in short, what really kind of piqued my interest in a lot of his videos was just the amount of information he gave you. And then also, he's a white guy, but he's so fucking smart that he's like literally the definition of woke. He even made me realize that honestly, like, if you're going to be an unproblematic white person, you probably have to be like smart. And I know that sounds like a lot to ask, but he points out things that my black ass don't even know. Like, okay, for instance, with the Chaparelli gloves, he made a statement about like, and I have to show you some pieces from the collection, but they have like very long nails, and he's like, why would you put these on a white model? And I look at him like, I mean, like for Beyonce to wear a black glove with gold long nails, it makes sense, but for a white model to wear like black gloves with long nails, it's given like blackface, black hands, I don't know what to call it, but it's given caricature times appropriation times the physical form, if that makes sense. It's like, it's odd. But so I wanted to point that out. I think she looked amazing. I think she was probably for me the best dressed female of the night. I don't know what kind of shoes she had on. They look like they're Alaya Only reason why I say that is because of the shape. I'm not really sure. I'm sure by the time I do this video, they'll have all the details on everybody's outfits out there. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was long. It was difficult to record because the lights wouldn't act right. And then my levels is just not right. And it's just like once I get to a certain point, I just start to feel like I want to give up. But I said I'm going to drop this video. I got to record this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. I know it was long. Please subscribe. I need the subscribers. I'm almost at 50K. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay untouchable. Godspeed.